live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. All right, all right, all right. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, people. Come on in, come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. All right, come on in. Come on in, people. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I love being black. This is Black History Month. We really haven't had a program about Black history, but y'all know we always talking about Black love, Black unity, Black power. Come on in. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. All right, come on in, people. Come on in, come on in. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in. Come on in. Black History Month. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. All right. I love being black. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. I love being black. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. All right. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Nathan, what's up, brother Nathan? I see you. I see you. Yeah, I see you. I see you, people. I see you. Come on in. 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 Yeah, come on in. I'm sending my messages. All right, come on in, people. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is live, uncut, unedited. My. Come on in, y'all. Let's come on in. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Come on in, people. Come on in. We got a great question. Why should blacks vote Republican? Come on in. We hear a lot of that talking. So we want people to chime in. Chime in. Come on in. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Why should blacks vote Republican? Come on in, people. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Somebody call in and tell me why blacks should vote Republicans. Yep, we want to get that started. Let's see this number. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, again, let's get the call in number. We're going to get the hotline. I love being black. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, come on in, people. Live, uncut. All right. Make sure you guys like the video. I need you guys to like the video. Like the video. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. We live, 9 o'clock Central Time. Let's get some shout outs. Louis Ramsey, what's going on, brother? Sandra Collins, I see you. Karen Martin Crawley. All right, I said it the other way. Peggy Gay. All right, Miss Emma Harris. Hey, Miss Emma Harris. Angela Spencer. All right. Monique McGee, greetings. All right. Somebody hit like on the topic. Hit like, Nathan. Thank you, Monique. All right, Raven Harris. Modesta Otis. Donetta DJ. What's going on? Monica Ingram. All right. Aaron Goodman. What's up, brother Aaron? Tina Phillips. All right. Was that Prendergrass? I think I'm pronouncing that. Tanisha Lynch. What's up, Miss Lynch? How you doing? Aaron Goodman. All right. Mohammed Roselle. All right. Milton McCoy. All right. I think we need, okay. All right. Selena Johnson. Regina. What's up, Regina? Hey, people. Jesse. What's up, Jesse? I'm trying to figure out why blacks should vote Republican. All right, my sister. I see you, Miss Moore. All right. Laura Davis. All right. Sweet Jamming Lips and Body. All right. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all know what tab it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube, make sure you do, people. Make sure you do. Make sure you do. Live, uncut, unedited. That'd be great. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, come on in. And Martin G. Johnson, go do that. We always need a backup. And I'm streaming right now live on YouTube, X, Facebook, a couple of Facebook pages. All right. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. This is where we tell the truth and what? And shame the devil. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Now, we live in a blue state here in the state of Illinois. It's blue. Democrats are running it. Have been running it for a long time. Okay. And I need you guys to come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. All right, it's live, uncut, unedited. Why should blacks vote Republican? I need some people to call in. Hey, Kathy, what's going on, Kathy? Denise Blunt, all right. All right. Steven, what's going on? Hey, my brother, I love being white. I'm a good here. Okay, no problem. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Racial pride is always good. All right. Adam Tucker. All right. Republican conservative won't even say we told you so. Just come to the good side and help us better America for us and our kids. Okay. All right. All right. All right, people, come on in. We live, uncut, unedited. Live, uncut, unedited. Hey, my brother, I love being black. Yes, you do. All right. All right. Sandra Randall, what's going on? All right. All right. Donald Ford. We're asking now, where are people at now? We got 43 people on here, 13 on YouTube. Let's share the video, hit like on it. The more we like, the more we can push the video out there for people to use it. I need to hear from people. I am a registered Democrat, but I have voted Republican in my life a couple of times. So I want to hear from you guys. Why should somebody convince me? Why should I vote Republican? Well, convince the audience. You got a chance to speak. You could be white or black. Don't make no difference. You can call in. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. 6389. All right. Come on in, people. Why should I vote Democrat? Now, listen, what we ain't going to do tonight, we ain't going to get into a screaming match. We're going to hear each other out. And that's where it's going to go tonight. You know, we want to hear each other out, whether you believe what the person is saying or not. It doesn't matter. But I need someone to tell me why you think blacks should vote Democrat. Okay. I need somebody to help me out. Somebody help me out. I want to hear somebody talking. Somebody tell me. All right, somebody come on in. I got to beg y'all to come in. I guess we'll go do a little video or something. We can do a little video. I got a little video somebody sent me. I can look at it. I think a couple of people actually sent me this video. So maybe watch a little video of it. And thank you, Brother Jesse. I see you. Who's that sent me a video? I think Jessica sent me a video to maybe let me go to this page. And I need you guys to come in. Come on, talk to me. Somebody act like they're afraid to talk. Come on in. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, come on in, people. Come on in. I'm sorry. We're going to go to YouTube and we're finna see, we're going to pull up a video. I ain't going to show it all because I don't want YouTube to strike me. But we can show a little bit of it. And we're going to see what's going on. Okay. We find this video real quick and we can find out why black people should vote Republican. Yeah, why? I want to know why. Maybe somebody can convince my audience. All right. Somebody let us know. Somebody let us know. Why should blacks vote Republican? Come on in. Come on, somebody come on, talk to us. Tell me why blacks should vote Republican. All right. I'm going to pull up a screen and we can talk about it. Anybody out there? Kevin Thomas, I see you. Donald Ford. Come on. Jesse Cable. I'm not voting, period. It's a scheme. Okay. Adam Tuck, a lot of people don't realize Trump was a Democrat until he ran as a Republican. Then everyone on the party he left hates him. Trump was never a politician. He's rich and he can't be bought. All right, Tanisha Lynch, what's going on? I don't like either party but Republican because them Democrats ain't nothing. All right, do you think the Democrats are responsible for pretty much everything that? Okay, right now. All right, come on in, Kenny Nicole. What's going on? I see you. All right, before we get started, I'm going to show a video, but this is what I need you guys to do. I need you guys to check in real quick. Check in from where you are, what city and state. Represent your state. Represent your state, where you calling from. We'll do that, then we'll get started with the video. All right, Proud Islander. All right. Eric, what's up, brother Eric? All right. Come on in, people. We got a video to show. And I want you guys to see the video we're going to show tonight. And we're not going to show all the video because I don't want to get striked. But this is a video. The woman, she explains something about Democrats. So we're going to see. This is going to be a great, interesting topic. All right. I need more people to, I need at least, let me see how many shares I need tonight before we get started. I need, let me see. Let's see what's going on here. How many we got here? All right. We got 27 shares. I need at least 65 likes. And I need another 30 shares. We had 18 shares. I need at least 30 to 35 shares. and at least 65 likes. We had 28 likes, so y'all got to get them likes up before we get started. We got to do that. We got to get it up. Get it up before I start playing this video. Deborah Singleton, what's going on? Kevin, I see you. All right, let's get them likes up. Them likes, 29 likes. All right, need y'all to hit the like button. All right. All right. Stephen Manili. All right. Kenny Nicole again. All right. Somebody said, I sent you the video. You a video. The video is up there. A lot of you guys sent me a video. And it's just that one. I want to see why blacks should vote Republican. Because you know black people predominantly of us, we vote Democrat. All right. It's all about money, Mary Jackson said. Karen, what's going on? Charlotte, Illinois. Monique McGee, Illinois. Okay. Nefertiti, okay. Hey, Martin, South Side of Chicago. That's what I'm talking about. Stacy. All right. What's your state? What's your state you represent? Inglewood, Chicago. All right, Nathan, Mr. Joliet. Inglewood. Make sure y'all hit them likes. Hello, Beverly. God bless you all. All right. Anita Harris, Carpenterville, Illinois. All right. Stacy Kimball. Do we hit the number time? Just hit like. You can hit like and put in the state where you and share or tag someone, either or. Tina Phillips. Pendergrass. All right. All right. Make sure you hit the like button. What state you're representing? What state you represent? All right. Yep. Jimmy Dean, what's going on? Republicans don't allow as much as Democrats. Okay. Big Drew, Champaign, Illinois. Stacy Kimball. Okay. Nevada, Las Vegas. Okay. Originally from Robbins, Illinois, huh? I've been in Robbins all the time, Karen. Okay. All right. Stacy Kimball. All right. Tag someone. Tag somebody, please. Tina Phillips, Pendergrass, Florida. All right. Tag someone. All right. Make sure you tag someone. We got 35 likes, 36. We need at least 60 before we can get started. Tina Phillips. Tina Phillips. We need at least 60. All right. Make sure you guys tag someone. Tag or share the video. We got 23 shares. Let me refresh my window over here. George Blakemore calling here. Yeah, what's up, George? You ain't got my number saved? Why should I save your number? Why should I listen to you in city council? I don't have to make no comments in city council. I'm the video man. I know it. Oh, they ain't gonna chase me out. What's up, Roosevelt? We live. I got George over here, y'all, bugging me. Yeah, George, y'all hear George talking crazy to me. So y'all see how he be doing me? He an elder, and he treat me like a stepchild. Yeah. So why should blacks vote for Republicans? That's my topic today. Call in. I'm gonna send you the number. Yeah, I'm finna send it to you right now. All right. All right. Why should blacks vote Republican? Come on in, people. Come on in. I need an explanation. Why should blacks vote Republican? Yep. Come on in, people. Yeah. Why should blacks vote Republican? Come on in. Come on in. We need a certain amount of likes before we get started. We need a certain amount of likes before we get started. I'm telling you. All right, how many likes we got before we get started? 38 likes. Oh, man, we're a long way, people. Y'all got to get started. 38. We need at least 50. I need 65. Come on, it's more than y'all on here. We got George Blakemore on here calling in. And y'all think y'all finna come over here and get a show, Richmond Park. All right. Quinella, all right. How you doing? All these people came up and nobody want to hit like on my 41 people. We need 20 more people to hit this live, at least 19. Yeah. And why should black people, that's what we're talking about. Why should black people vote Republican? You know, as in history, historically speaking, and black people predominantly vote Democrat all across the board. So I'm asking you guys, why should black people vote Republican? And we got a little video that we want to play. All right. Is that you, George Blakemore? 3268?
No, actually, this is Roosevelt.
Hey, Miss Roosevelt. Hold on, Roosevelt. We holding on. And we're gonna play a video, but I'm trying to get enough people on here so we don't have to keep repeating ourselves. You know, I hate keep repeating it. What we talking about? What we talking about? So I need you guys. Rosa, did you like the video? Did you like the video?
Definitely. That's what I always do when I first come on.
Okay. All right, people. We have 46 people now. We need at least 14 more. At least 14. We got 30 shares. We cool with that. We need at least another 14 more likes before we get started. I got a very interesting video that I would love to show you guys and tell me what's your thoughts about it. We're not going to play the whole video. We're going to play some because I don't want to get a copyright. Somebody be saying I use their content and all that. So we don't want that. We're just going to play a little bit of it. All right. You guys come on in. Come on in. We're talking about politics today. I got Mr. Roosevelt on the line, on the hotline, ready to go, ready to fight. Yeah. All right, y'all. Come on in. We waiting on George to call. Should black people vote Republican? Should black people? I need y'all to share this video now. Hit like on this video, please. Hit the like. We need at least 60 hearts or likes or whatever. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I shouldn't have to be begging y'all for no likes. All this great content that we're showing. Great, good content. This is live, uncut, and unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell you, this is free content. You're learning something. LaToya Duncan, Monica Coleman, Teddy Laurie. Come on in, hit that like button. Hit that like button. All right. Is that Sharice Tuck? Hit that like button. Janice Young, hit that like button. Come on in. We've been on here for about 20-some minutes, and we haven't got started yet. We got folks on. You got 20 people on YouTube. That's a good number. All right. Spud Mac, what's going on? Y'all come on back on in. Let's hit this like button. We need to hit the like button. So when you hit the like button, it shares the video on different platforms and stuff like that. Share it on your page. Tag someone. Kenyon Johnson, hit the like button. We got a great video. Should blacks vote Democrat or Republican? Well, why should blacks vote Republican? That's the question. Why should blacks vote Republican? Have Republicans given us something to vote for? Given us a reason to vote for Republicans? I'm asking the question. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Is that 5197? Who is that? Coming in. Alicia Harden. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Alicia Harden. Hit that like button. Brenda Clark Dobbs. Hit that like button. Nicole Beasley. Hit that like button. All right. I'm telling you, I don't know what's wrong with our people. Y'all getting all this good time. I need some booty shaking on here. Maybe y'all come on in here or some dead bodies or some injured people. Sleeping Floyd, hit that like button. All right. All right, come on. Culpepper, hit that like button. Is that Evelyn? Hit that like button. We got to get the rolling, people. YouTube jamming, man. YouTube jamming. Twitter, I even got X on here. Why should blacks vote for Republicans? Why should blacks vote Republican? All right, Karen Crawley, what's going on? Let's get started, y'all. Let me see how many likes I got. Oh, I got 50 likes. No, I need 10 more. 10 more likes, people. 10 more likes, and we can get started. 10 more likes on YouTube or 10 more likes on Facebook, and we can get started, people. I got 35 shares, 80 comments. Come on. I should have the same amount of comments that I got on here, should be likes. Hit the like button. All right. Now I tell you why we hitting the like button, because so we can share the content to different platforms. And a lot of times people come in here and they ask, we got to start all over again, all over. And then we got to be on here for 2 or 3 hours. All right, I need 8 more people to hit the like button on YouTube, on Facebook, then we'll get started. 5197, who is that? 5197. Caller, who are you?
5197.
Oh, that's George. Okay. Is that an echo, George? Is it everything okay or what? Make sure there's no echo.
Yes, there's no echo.
Okay, okay. Roosevelt, is it an echo? All right. All right. We finna show this video. And I want you guys to listen to this video that we about to show. And you can listen for those that's on the phone.
No, it's no echo, Martin.
Okay, okay. Thank you. All right, I need 8.
I'm sorry about that. I just had my phone on mute.
That's the way to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. Keep it on mute. That's cool. So we won't hear your background.
All right. Sorry about that.
No. That's good. Don't be sorry. We need 8 more likes on Facebook. 8 more likes. 8 more likes. We got 23 people on YouTube, 51 on Facebook. Another Facebook page, 1 person. That's terrible. Come on, people. Y'all gonna do the crime chase like that, live, uncut, unedited? Tell the truth. And what? And shame the devil. I love this being Black History Month. We supposed to be celebrating. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, come on in, people. This is live uncut. We've been on here almost a half an hour, 27 minutes, and begging folks like I can't get 100. I ain't even got 100 people to like the video. Not 100 people. I had more people. I had 80-some people to comment, and I haven't got 60 people right now to like the video. All right, Bonnie Williams, make sure you like that video. Brenda Clark Dobbs, like the video. Tramika Simmons, make sure you like the video. Period. Wayne, all right, keeping it real. Like the video for me so we can get started. All right. All right. Y'all commenting, just like the video. You afraid somebody gonna see you? All right, how many people we got so far? I think we got like 54. I need at least 60, man. I'm not moving until we get 60. We got 57. We need 3 more people right now. Right now, we need to get them likes up to 60 right now. 92 comments. Only 57 people to like the video. Ain't that something? Come on there. 28 minutes begging y'all like the video. Ain't that crazy? That is something. 2 more likes. We can get started. I can deal with 60. Yeah, next time y'all gonna have to come on with it. Why should black people, Muhammad originally from, why should black vote Republican? James Johnson, hey, brother James, hit like on YouTube for me, bro. Gary, Indiana in the house. Louis Ramsey, we shared it live. Okay, no problem. Brenda Dobbs, okay, both parties are the same. Ain't none of them worth 2 dead flies. Okay. Karen Crawler, all right. They can't read the title just as easy. Okay. Okay, I see my family on here. Okay, Stacy Kimball, all right. All right, Sharice Tuck. All right. All right, we at 61. We can get started. Let me hit this video, people, because y'all getting on my nerves. All right, let's hit it.
To see and listen to people who understand how dangerous the Democrat Party is. Listen to this.
The Democratic Party, they promote black women. particularly if she's a lesbian. Yes. They promote black women who are not even qualified. We have seen with the diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is really racism, which is really saying, well, black people just, darn it, they're not smart enough, so we have to give them handouts. And you're pushing black women who are not qualified. Dr. Claudine Gay of Harvard. Yes. Now the head of diversity at Harvard is also accused, if I have it correctly, of plagiarism. And we'll get to Fannie Willis, who was elected as a DA in Fulton County, Georgia, primarily because she's black, in my opinion. And we've seen case after case. But the black man, where is he? That's done deliberately. And it started really in the 60s, where the Democrats pushed policy, right, that said to women, particularly black women, you don't need a man in the home. We'll give you more money if you're single. And I grew up in the 70s and I saw the effects. I saw it in the 80s, the broken home. Now it's more dysfunctional home where you have some women with 8 children by 5 different fathers. Exactly. They don't know who their fathers are, in and out. It has almost destroyed the black community. But they're doing it in a different way now. They're promoting black women and want black men to be down here. And I think black men sense that. And they know that Trump relates to them. They relate to Trump very well. The evil Barack Obama.
Barack Obama is a foot soldier.
Oh yeah, for the globalists.
Elite.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Barack Obama was a plant.
Yes. He was.
And now they want to put Michelle.
Barack Obama was a plant. He did nothing for the black community.
Nobody even knows who he is.
Did he ever come back to Chicago with as much crime to talk to young black men? No. He doesn't give a damn.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Barack Obama is a curse on this nation. So is Joe Biden.
I think it's the black. Yes.
We provided the money for his Marxist socialist programs, pushing abortion in Africa and other things. He didn't care about us.
No.
He didn't care. That gave rise to Trump, because Trump actually listened to us. He actually cares. Many of us, I mean, it was bad. At least Bill Clinton BS'd and said, I feel your pain. Yeah. But at least he said it. Barack Obama didn't give a damn. He should have never been elected. Before he was elected in 2000, he got elected in 2008, my mother sent, may God rest her soul, letters to black churches warning them about Barack Obama, saying he was so ungodly. I said, Mom, that's harsh. She wrote it anyway. And everything my mother said, may God rest her soul, was right. He hates this country, but he wants to live off the fat of the land. Like the founders of Black Lives Matter, they don't give a damn about black people. They didn't have to spend one dime to help build a black business. But these lesbians, they bought homes in predominantly white neighborhoods. Yes. See, they say they hate capitalism, but they love to use us and live off of capitalism while they spout an anti-God, anti-America rhetoric.
So right. They got you in a
black community. They put us in danger. No, not all black people are drug dealers or this or that, but you're harming the average black who lives in an area that is high crime. When you talk about defund the police, and we saw the other day in New York City, we had illegals beating up NYPD officers. That went viral. But under Trump, something like that would have been dealt with immediately. He would have spoken out immediately. Alvin Bragg, from what I understand, helped them to get out.
No bail. No.
Yeah,
they got their
no bail. Yeah. No bail. There is a concern among Democrats that the vote for Trump is hardening within the black community. It's solidifying. It's not just a passing fancy.
All right, we're going to hold it right there. All right, did you guys hear that, George?
Yes, I heard it.
Okay, what's your thoughts about it? Huh?
What I think you can ask, your topic today is why should black vote
for Republicans?
For the Republicans. Okay, you could ask the same question: why should they vote for the Democrat? And you should get a good response. Why would we vote after we have seen what we saw? I got to get these verbs together. Have seen how they're treating us, the Democrats. Well, but why would we vote for a Democrat? That you can just put that question around this way, and maybe you can get more response. Tell me the reasons why the blacks should vote for a Democratic candidate, and we will not just find that and leave it with Trump, but for any Democrat candidate that goes along with a sanctuary city and bringing these illegal immigrants into the country, into our community, and we know nothing about it. Ask this question: what would motivate a black man to vote for a Democratic candidate? See, you're focusing on Trump, but these local Democrats have you got to turn that red some kind of way until we have people that's running against as Republican any other candidate of another party that's running in this primary that's coming up. You got to understand if you got Trump on the national level, but these whores that are letting them come into this city, into this county, and this state, they're not national. These are local whores. These are local whores right here in this city. And so we can start from our aldermen. We can start with they have a few people that's gonna run for Cook County Commission coming up. Water Reclamation is coming up, and I'm going to be a write-in candidate for Water Reclamation on the Republican ticket. Guess what motivates a black man and woman living in the city of Chicago to continuously vote for Democrats? That try to tune in on your program and tell them to call in and tell you why they should. But I guess it's just not Trump. We need local candidates here to vote these old whores out of office, the Democratic machine. We got the mayor as a Democrat. We got these old black officers a Democrat. We got Cook County Commission. We got the Carter of Deeds. We got a whole swamp right here that needs to be cleaned up. Carolyn Yarber, Kim Fox, the chief judge, all of them are Democrats. Vote all of them out. What would motivate us to continue to vote Democrats? And we got all politics is local. You're talking about national. Then Biden didn't bring these people in here, but I wouldn't dare vote for Biden. It was the Democrats, local Democrats, brought them in here, and also the state. What's that old governor name? I'm having a senior moment. That old governor,
J.B. Pritzker.
Pritzker. Yes, that's him. That big old fat husky rascal. And we got all of these old state senators and state representatives and Jonathan Johnson. Why would you? Jonathan Johnson, George, that's Jonathan Jackson. You're getting old and senile. Why would you put Danny Davis back in? Why would you vote for these local whores? All government is local. But you skip and gone up to Trump on a national level and talking about that old Democrat called what's that man named Obama? Yeah, I was listening to the young lady. We're not talking about these national whores. We talking about our local whores. Vote them all out. Vote them all out. Now, I'm calling to kind of motivate you in your program. I was listening. You say, why would we vote for Republican? Why would we vote for Trump? Why would we vote for a Democratic period? Because they showed us that they don't respect us. And if we get some Republicans that act the same way, we on our way to freedom land, and we gonna do more than just vote. We gonna open up business. We gonna patronize each other. We gonna have a completely a purging of our niggerism and turn to be black folks. But now politics is one thing, but we need to search our hearts, our soul, and our mind, and do for self. Self comes first. Self-preservation, the first law of nature. Open up business, educate our children. Everything will begin with I, me, we, and us. Focus on us, and the political thing will unfold as it should.
Okay.
You heard that, did you?
Yeah, I heard that. Hey, Rosa.
All right, let them comment.
Okay,
let them comment on that.
Okay. Come on, Roosevelt.
Thank you.
All right. Roosevelt.
What's going on, Martin?
What's your thoughts on this video and about the topic? The topic is, why should blacks vote Republican?
Well, actually, I feel that the young lady was actually spitting facts. You know, a whole lot of facts that a whole lot of, I'm going to say it, a whole lot of stupid, ignorant, hell-deserving black people want to ignore. And I can't probably speak on the behalf of, let's just say, most black people, because we know most black people do vote Democratic, but I can speak on the fact on why this black man, a few years ago, changed his party from Democrat to Republican. Because, you know, I can't speak for you. I can't speak for Mr. Blakemore, even though I'm pretty sure all of us have some of the same shared experiences. But I can definitely testify and stand on my own, stand for myself. I did it a few years ago and changed over because I saw how the left, which is known as the Democratic Party, first of all, was telling lies about the so-called virus that took over the world. How they were trying to make things seem like it was much more worse than what it was. And I noticed all the time that this was going on, that the Democratic states kept people much more under control, full of lockdowns and mask mandates. They did it in Illinois. Michigan had one of the worst. Wisconsin, Minnesota, New York, California, all Democratic states that kept people under bondage, where people were just locked down and lost jobs and lost businesses, all of that stuff. And, you know, only thing that they were just concerned about was just so-called stopping the spread, but didn't care about the economic fallout, didn't care that keeping people locked up was going to cause, you know, more alcoholism or more drug abuse or anything. But yet, if you go to Republican states, like one of my best friends lives in Texas. When I went down to Texas, when she flew me down to Texas, and I shot her son's 10th birthday party in Texas, everything was wide open. It felt so free. I mean, and this is a Republican state. And some of the lies that we found out later about I'm going to say the V word, about how, you know, Joe Biden put that kind of thing into effect, and, you know, saying that everybody had to be, let's just say, stuck. I'm going to keep it like that, you know, because I don't want the YouTube algorithm to cut you off because it picked up on a certain word. So I'm just going to say stuck, okay? And made that, but yet later on, come to find out that all the sticking and all of the, you know, separation that we did, all the social distancing, scientists say that it didn't do any good. I also found out how Biden was much more racist than Trump. How Biden used the 94 crime bill to throw black people in jail. How Biden has now signed a new crime bill and wants to throw more black people in jail. How he made the statement, we're going to put all you black people back in chains. How he's used the N-word before on the Senate floor. How he said back in the 70s, he didn't want his children to go to school with children, black children from a so-called urban jungle. How he called black men super predators. Him and Hillary Clinton used some of the same words. And how the Democratic Party, you know, most black people identify themselves as Christian. Of course, you know, you have some people out there who identify as Muslim and all of that. But still, if you call yourself any kind of religion, any form of religion speaks against murder. So let's just say the murder of children in the womb, better known as abortion. The Democratic Party sticks up for that. The Democratic Party sticks up for LGBTQ rights. So I'm not for abortion or LGBTQ rights, or especially LGBTQ marriage. So why would I support a party that goes along with the kind of values that I pretty much hate and go against? I mean, that's just so-called, just so counterproductive. And now, even with these, illegals, that's a Democratic kind of a problem that has happened where, in the Democratic sanctuary cities, how they're welcoming all these people in. And it starts out with Biden, saying, just welcoming everybody. And then Chicago just start taking them in, and New York taking them in. So, and I'm not trying to say that Republicans are perfect and that if we did get Trump back in the office, which I hope and pray we do, that it will be any better. I'm pretty sure it could be always better than this, because Lord have mercy, this is their fault. I mean, but the thing is, you have to look at the fact that right now we have a common enemy, and that's illegal immigration.
Right.
So therefore, we have to unite on our common over something that is bad that is happening to us. But other than that, I mean, the Democratic Party is a super liberal, evil type of a party as far as I'm concerned. And you have a whole lot of churches, especially one particular church here in the city of Chicago, Trinity, that's super, super duper liberal with democratic values. I mean, I listen to WVON. As soon as that church comes on, I cut that off. I mean, they are for abortion. They are for LGBTQ rights. So any kind of like liberal back type of stuff is, especially that goes against black people's values with illegal immigration, abortion, LGBT rights, all of that stuff, if you look in the Bible, if you read your Bible, is anti-creation. And definitely not for black people. So we have to unite on common things for the rights for black people. They welcome all of these people in here, but yet, nothing for us. No kind of reparations or anything. The police end up shooting a black man this weekend in the suburbs. I'm pretty sure y'all heard about that. But then, the police, but the police, they don't do anything to a bunch of like illegal immigrants who beat up a police officer in New York. So therefore we can be touched, but they act like these people can't be touched at all. So we have to unite right now, I think, and turn the whole city and state red, because we have a common enemy.
Yes. You agree with him, Martin?
Don't worry, I'm the host. I'm just talking. I want you know whether you got to ask the audience if they agree.
Yeah, but
you
can talk too, man.
No, I ain't got to talk.
The host, you the star.
Listen,
you the shining star.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm listening. I'm a registered Democrat.
Okay,
I have voted for both parties, and I'm listening. I want somebody to convince me. Why should I vote Republican? I'm saying to the audience, you out here, come on, bring it on.
Already convinced. You already convinced.
You already know why. Yeah. You already know why.
The show.
You say all the time, Martin.
Hold on. The show is not about Martin Johnson. The show is about black people voting Republican. So I don't represent the Republican Party.
Well, we take your influence.
I hear you say all the time.
An intelligent man.
Right. And that's why, I got you guys on here tonight, so you can talk about it. And so we can talk about it.
And I hear you say all of the time, Martin, how you are against like LGBTQ marriage and certain things. Yeah. So why would you vote for a party that backs up those kind of values? Because if you vote for these kind of people, I mean, you say that you're not for it, but in essence, yeah, that's what you're for. You're for LGBT rights. You're for abortion. You're for immigrants having much more rights than us. That's what you say as a black person. You might not physically actually say that out your mouth, but your actions are showing something different. That's what your actions saying. Anytime you vote for some of these radical, Democratic candidates, people like Obama and all that other kind of stuff. Obama, the young lady's right. Obama was a curse on this nation. And yet they're about to build a library, and they're building a library here in Chicago in a certain area to push black people out.
People
the same
out.
people that
out.
Yeah. Because once that library gets built, everybody does not know that east of the Dan Ryan from 22nd Street to 115th is going to be the so-called Obama library area. Once that becomes official, do you know how much it's going to be, or how much taxes are going to be raised and the rents are going to be raised? It's going to push black people out. And these are the same kind of people that he says that he is helping. Of course, he didn't really help us. He did much more for LGBTQ rights than he did for us. But also, too, what church did he come from? Oh, yeah. Trinity. Oh, yeah. Trinity. That tells you a whole lot right there. There you go.
Okay, we got a new caller. Hold on, people. A new caller. We got a new caller. Hey, new caller. What's that? 9968. Come on, caller. New caller. Your last 4 digits of your telephone number is 9968. All right. I'm waiting on a new caller to come on in. I see you. I'm finna post up the call-in numbers so you guys can have it. Call-in numbers on the screen. I'm finna post it in. All right, caller. Let me hear from you. All right, caller. 9968 is the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You're next, live on Cut. Let's speak your piece. I want to hear from you, caller. Caller, go ahead. Talk. Let me wake your call up. I see your telephone number, 9968. Call in, caller. You here? Talk. All right. This is definitely a serious. People call in. We need some more calls. Let's go to call in number on the screen. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Y'all see the call-in number on the screen, both numbers. Call-in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right. I'll boot that call off.
Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Roosevelt. Mr. George, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes. Do you think that we, as a people, are focusing too much on the political, the vote? Don't you think we should focus more on what we can do for us? What can we do for ourselves? Because no matter what party gets in, the buck stops with us, black people. And like the gentleman was saying, that the fix is already in with here in our city, being gentrified out because of that Obama Library Center, and that the rent they don't have rent control. This is just another mechanism of moving black people out. But what if a Republican come in? What the bottom line is? What can black people do to empower black people? Not what government can do, which government owes us, because they enslaved us and they never freed us, and we're over 300 years behind these other race of people. Well, what can we do to catch up? Just say that now the Republicans are in power. Some of their policies will be changed, but things will remain the same until we change our mindset. We have to be selfish. Don't, because there's just another white man in office, another white political party is going to be controlled by the white power structure in the capitalist system. What can we do? We must stay focused on us. The vote, okay, now Trump there's Trump, he's there. All right, now what are we going to do from there? We will demand that Trump and the Republican Party reward us for voting. But what what will be our agenda when we negotiate? Say, yeah, Reverend Trump and my white counterpart Republicans. Now we're gonna vote for you, but what are you going to do for us? We need you and us, and we just can't just blindly leave one plantation, which I sometimes say, and go to another plantation on our way to freedom land. But we got to demand certain things from the Republican Party. If not, we might have to stay at home, because the bottom line is that we have to map out our own destiny. With the young man was talking about abortion, talking about gay and lesbian issues, talking about all these issues that's on the white man's agenda. What is our agenda? Oh,
Tell the
I'm
truth
trying to
and shame the devil.
educate the people. What is our agenda?
My
What
thing
do
is,
you think about? We have to just on okay, Trump. We're gonna vote for you, Reverend Trump, and the Republican Party. Now, what are you gonna do for me? Now, what are you gonna do for black people? And the bottom line, if the Republicans don't do it, the Democrats don't do it, we have to do it. Now, our local politicians have put us in a position of gentrifying us out of the city. We're talking about these blacks that we've been voting for. So you are now reaping the seed that you sowed, voting for these Democrats. Now you're reaping the seed by a plan to gentrify you out. They don't have rent control. They're moving the illegals in. But some kind of way, we don't want to give it up. Just recognize I've been a damn fool voting for these Democrats. I've been a damn fool voting for these black ass ultimates. I have been a damn fool. Now I'm going to stop being foolish. I'm going to stop being foolish, and I'm going to start focusing on me. And when I'm on my way going to the Republican Party, I'm on my way to freedom land, black economics, black power, Black Lives Matter. If Black Lives Matter, do like Crime Chaser. Crime Chaser had an idea. So he said, I'm going to start me a little talk radio, a little pod radio. I'm going to call and people in, and I'm going to try to make me some revenue and educate my people. That's the thinking man. Now, are you going to think, so can I get a service station? Can I buy me some property? Can we pool our money together and open up business? We have to stop depending on these white folks, but be he Democrat or Republican. And we have to look. You go down to City Hall, they got one Jewish lady or one white Jewish lady, Miss Civil Smith or Civil Smith or whatever. But these white Jews got power. Okay, I don't think we have no Arab ultimate down there, but these white Arabs are coming to black neighborhoods. They got power. So we got all these black faces in high places. And it's something wrong with us, because I told all of you, y'all didn't listen to me. If you don't listen, the old saying, your ass a field. Listen. They say, who you voting for, Brandon Johnson? I say, no. Who you voting for, Paul Gallup? I said, no, because I knew neither one of them wasn't about SHI. And you can put the other T on it if you want to. But I'm voting for Brandon. I'm not going to vote for no white man. I know Brandon is not that much. Okay, where you got the black man. And even if you had Paul Gallup, the buck stops with each one of us. We are black people in America, and it's easy to say Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter when you have a mentality of an N word. Now, it's something wrong with us. You don't see another people. What about that show? I know it was probably a white man on that show. Was there on 80, 87 or 89 off the Dan Ryan? It's closed. Abandoned buildings, miseducation of the black people, unwed mothers, high crime, teenagers, black teenagers out of control. It comes a time when we have to look in the mirror, even though we've been a victim of the Holocaust of slavery. We know that. And I got a slave mentality. We have to look in the mirror and say, now, what can we do? What can I do besides voting for Republicans? What can I do to change and rearrange our mind? A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Something is wrong with the black man mind. He must recognize that. Like Harris told me, I could have freed more slaves if they knew they was a slave. So I think our people are not. We've been beat down, and we're gonna have to start being selfish. The word is self-preservation is the first law of nature. Focus on us, not so much on Trump. But I'm going to Trump. I'm going to Republicans to just show these old ends, Democrat House sellout, old black, that you cannot continue to disrespect us when you're supposed to be representing us. I go down to City Hall every day and try to make a difference, but it's blowing air. These blacks that's sitting down there, they're not trying to make a difference. That's your enemy. Not only Trump, not only the Republican Party, but these black elected officials, these black rebel woo-woo, these black fraternities. I'm doing like Mark now. I usually don't do like Mark Carter, calling them out. Like, I'm not against bougie people. I like people that think well of themselves, fraternities, sororities, PhDs, and a good education. But this is Black History Month, and Carla G. Woodson said the miseducation of the black man. Now, what you're trying to do, Mr. Martin Johnson, is educate the black men to change his politics, but the miseducation of the black man. Only 1 or 2% of the doctors in the United States of America are black. So that's a big problem. Now, can he solve that? Or do we have to solve that? Because health is wealth. And a lot of times our people, they don't live as long as white folks. They got mental problems, health problems, social problems, drug problems, sex problems, all kind of problems. But we have to get trained professionals that go to college, go to the universities, know about life, and come back and teach and help our people. Our people are in the need of help. And nobody gonna help a black person like another black person can help you. So this is very important, but we're going on the political game, but what are we gonna do as individuals? Jamal didn't know the cage red line us. We got all kind of damn problems. Not only the Republicans, our politics are messed up, but our minds are messed up, and we have to change. We have a golden opportunity. We, the activist community, could have easily got these signatures and put that on the ballot. They didn't do it. I didn't do it, and they didn't do it, and we didn't do it. But when they said that you can't do it because the author voted against it, you had an alternative to go out and get hundreds and thousands of signatures and place it on the ballot. That no sanctuary. Let the people vote for or against sanctuary. And we as a people here in the city of Chicago couldn't do that. So what's wrong with us?
Mm.
Are you still there?
I'm still here. We still listening,
What's wrong
George.
with us? Yes, and all these old activists getting on every getting on a Martin show and these other talk shows, uh, and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this, and they don't do anything. Down here, last a week, those white Arabs packed City Hall, disrespectful to the police, had the children out of school. They've been protesting all on the outer drive. Those white Arabs, they got together, and the police didn't arrest one. I was down there, and when they tried to steal my minutes, I said, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that." And they arrested me. And I say, "Help, help!" And we had black officials down there, scowling, because the rules say 3 minutes. You would have to in the public. That's Valcast, whatever that mystery man name over in the immigration committee. He saw a lot of people. It was mostly white. He said, "We have so many people wanting to speak today. We're gonna change the rules, and everybody will have 1 minute." I said, "You're not taking my minute and giving it to them." And then he went to Sergeant above and said, "Arrest Mr. Blakemore." I was like, help me. All you black folks, somebody help me. Black people are something else. These old activists and advocates, they're just as bad. They just as bad as Trinity. They just as bad as they're terrible, terrible people here. You love your people, George Blakemore. You know some of these your people on the plantation. The white man made a nigger. We got to realize beating us night and day, beating us night and day. They changed our mindset. Now all we have to do is rearrange our mindset and turn nigger George into a black man. And all of us will have strong black men and women. Because nobody respects the elders, because the elders have dropped the ball. All these old elders have dropped the ball. So who gonna pick it up when the young people don't know how to pick it up? The miseducation of the black man. So you talk about the Republicans, you know this is Black History Month, and you go down to City Hall, you don't see one display. You just see a few black, green, and red flags, no pictures of our heroes and sheroes, nothing. But when the Mexicans had the Day of the Dead, the gay and lesbians have that, when the Ukrainians, they had their display, not one thing in City Hall but a line of red, green, and black flags. No pictures, no audios of videos. With that new technology, you could touch something and say, "This is Carter D. Wood. This is such and such a thing. This is the man that created the blood crisis. This is Lawless, a renowned dermatologist from right there on 35th and King Drive. Dr. Lawless, an outstanding people. Celebrate our history. This is a golden time, but to have that display up at City Hall, nothing. Thank you for carefully allowing me to voice my opinion, and I hope that you listening. And some of your friends and my friends dropped the ball. Activists, they could have easily got 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, whatever was necessary. Could you sign this petition, sir? Could you sign this petition, miss? We trying to get enough of signatures to get on the ballot to stop, to let the citizens decide for or against a sanctuary city. Thank you, miss. Thank you. And go to another one. Go to another. And bind it up. All these old activists get on WDON and talk, and not gonna do nothing. So that's why I go down there and holler and curse and do whatever I want to do. No, what I want to do, I want to educate the people. You'll be surprised, Martin, how many people watch me on Facebook, and when it got time for my trial, I got 5 million hits when I went out to O'Hare and they interviewed me. I'm very popular, and people, hey, Mr. Bakemore, how many people came to my trial? 4. And I'm going again on the 13th of this month over at Sparrowmore at 3061 or whatever, right over there on Kenzie. And our people are brain dead. Something happened to us, and maybe it's not good for me to beat up on them. Just try to educate them and help them. But there's something else. It's quite a challenge being black in America.
Yes, it is.
And it's embarrassing to know that we do not have one black liquor store, one old black liquor store. I guess we do have a few liquor licenses with the bars, but I'm talking about black people buy a lot of liquor. They they smoke a lot of marijuana. Now we have very few black dispensaries. So there's something wrong with us. And we think that the white man, white Trump, gonna free us, old white Biden gonna free us. Nobody can help us like us can help us. Thank you.
No problem. 9968, you still want to talk? You there? 9968. Caller.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, go ahead. I hung up on you the first time, but I put the mute, but come on, talk to us in your own words.
What's going on, Mark?
What's going on?
You asked the question, why shouldn't you vote Democrat?
No.
Or why you should vote either Republican, either or.
Right.
Well, here's the question. Why didn't we vote for him in 1984?
Who is him?
Biden.
Okay.
We didn't vote for him when he ran in 1984.
Okay.
We didn't vote for him when he ran again, I think in 1998, somewhere around there. But when he went with Obama, that was the only reason why he got voted in, because it was Obama that he got voted in. But we didn't vote for him back then for the same reason why you shouldn't have voted for him now.
Okay.
Because he's not about black people.
Okay.
He ain't never been about black people. And I don't care whether it was a Republican or a Democrat. I know one thing. I don't know what Trump about. I still don't know what he about, and I still ain't voting him in either. I ain't doing Republican or a Democrat because I just don't feel like falling on that double-edged sword. We stand and we get on these hamster wheels, and we run around on these wheels, you hoping and you praying that these folks do right by you when you won't even do right by yourself. By trusting your own power in your own hand. You 1.8 trillion. You know why they bringing these people in? To take that money out your hand. But you ain't picked up on that yet. You still running to these folks thinking they gonna do right by you. It is going on 500. We in 532 years of enslavement.
Yes.
Of enslavement. And you still begging these people. You still begging these people to give you something that they ain't even got no power over. The only reason why they got power is because you going and giving your power to them in the first place.
That's right, when you give your money to them.
You giving them power. You give power behind that money. That money ain't got no power. The money is made out of blue jeans, people. You think I'm lying? Go look it up. You running out here and you breaking your back for some blue jeans. Because they told you that law was the rules they made. They didn't tell you that law was land, air, and water. Who control land, air, and water? For all the church folks who believe. And you know in the Bible that it tells you land, air, and water belongs to who? And you running and you buying it. And you going to these crooked politicians. They ain't never did right by you. They ain't going to do right by you. It's not in their character to do right by you. All these years you keep running to that poll. Running. Oh, the Democrats did is wrong. We going to go Republican. Well, we was wrong Republicans before, too. How we get to Democrats? Some of the same thing happened. This is a repeat of your history. And the only reason why we walking around and we running around on this hamster wheel is because why? You're too afraid to use your own power.
That's right, pal.
You're too afraid to understand who you are. You got these folks out here telling you when to wake up, when to go to sleep, when to go to work, where you can go, who you can do this, all while they trample all over you. How long you gonna sit down? How long you gonna keep sitting there, baby, running to these places while they keep treating you like you animals in a jungle? They hunt us like we prey. You don't see it? And we keep running. Oh, the Republican Democrats that did us wrong. Yeah, the Republicans doing you wrong too.
That's right.
Go to their institutions. Go to their medical institutions. What they doing to you in there? Experimentation.
They don't like you well. How they gonna like
you won't build nothing for yourself. You won't build anything. All this money out here. You out here, I'm sharp. I'm looking good. Ooh, I can dance. I can do this. They used to have to beat you. They used to have to beat you to do the things you do. Beat you for the raffle and get any kind of entertainment out of it. Now you just do it freely. You no longer inventors. Everybody got your invention. Everything you make, you come out, oh, we the most influenced. No, you're right. Because everything you cease to make, the only reason why it don't last in our community and with our people is because we don't invest in it.
That's right. We
don't take time to help each other build. Right. Running to these politicians ain't going to get you nowhere but the same place you always been, in the gutter. Begging and pleading. Sir, would you please, sir? So could you please? That's all it's going to get you. I got off the hamster wheel with Obama. You can say what you want to say, but I know what I know. You put a black man in office and they sat down and asked him the same question they asked that black woman. What you trying? She said, "Oh, what you trying to get me to say? I'm going to help black people." He said the same damn thing. And we up here, oh, he was obtuse, he was this, he was that. No. We know why we put him there. We put him there to stop the problems that were going on with us, with this system. We put him there to help politically in the system and to help improve economics amongst us.
That's right.
We put him there for a reason. To address the issue of police brutality. To address the issue of redlining, to address the issue of inequality, to address the issue of injustice that's going on.
Yes.
All these things. And you put him in office just because he was a certain color scheme. And look where it got us.
He didn't address any of them.
He didn't address none of it. And when they put him out there, when they did that interview with him at, Charlemagne, when they did the interview and asked him that question, he couldn't even answer. Mama's babies, Papa's maybes.
Yeah, you got to go.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Have all these old activists coming on here talking stuff.
But ain't nobody finna sit up here and keep on voting for these folks. What you voting for them folks for?
That's right.
Get out.
That's right.
Stop spending money where you ain't got no business spending money at.
That's right.
When these people come to your community, boycott their business and create your own.
That's right.
You got enough money. You around here, blue bodies, walking around with all these bling blings on. You want to drive in a fancy car, and then you want to go up here and run to the polls. That's why they treat us the way they treat us.
That's right. That's right.
Because we won't stand up and have no type of dignity for ourselves.
That's right. Self-preservation, first law.
They gonna keep on treating you. Yeah, you look good. Girl, you sharp. That's all the black person got going for themselves. Some dance moves and how sharp they is.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
That's it. That's it. Ooh, look at them, boy. Ooh, look at them. Look how they come in. They shy. Look at how men. They walk down. They dress. They smell good. You know what they call them? If you watch Malcolm X, you know what it is. They used to call them clowns. We ain't no circus. We better than that. Hell, the refrigerator is our idea. The stove is our idea.
That's right.
Go look at what the science fair and the mathematicians doing. You ain't got to worry about nobody stealing nothing from you no more. So what's the problem?
That's right.
You ain't got to worry about nobody stopping you from inventing or building anything anymore. You sitting up here, you a power force. You a power horse. You don't even understand your power between the land and water. Ain't nothing they do in here is legal. The only reason why it's legal is because you signing your name on everything. Go look at your paperwork. Everything you do in this world with them people is volunteer. And they come and say, you see this contract? What contract? You signing your own power away.
That's right.
When people stand up and say, we don't want to do this money thing with y'all no more. We don't want to do this capitalism with y'all no more. That's the only way it's going to change.
That's right.
Remember, boycott is shut down a whole lot of things. You sitting up here, you taking care of the Asian persuasion, you taking care of the Jews.
That's right.
You taking care of the Mexicans, you taking care of the Puerto Ricans. You taking care of every race of people but your own.
That's right.
But your own. Go look in your communities. Look at everybody in there. Look at everybody in there. And then when we build, we won't go open no security school. We won't open no trade school. You got every right to open up a trade school. Can't nobody stop you. You don't have to walk in their schools.
Yes.
You don't have to. I keep telling you.
Teach each other. Yes.
Go look at your history. Go look at your history and know that it was a black person that built the first school for us to even get educated. Because they weren't even letting us in their schools.
That's right. That's right.
They want to tell you how you should educate your child.
That's
Put them out to schools. Educate your own children. Take time. Stop ripping and running in the streets. Stop trying to sit up here and be like all these people they putting in front of your sight. The voting ain't nothing but a big clown show. They used to dress them up, put them on sticks, and let Uncle Sam go out there and parade for the people. It's occupying your time. That's it. All while they passing all these laws.
Your ass out of power.
That's going to tell you what to do.
That's right.
That man is trash. He's always been trash. He ain't never been good for us. We didn't vote him in back then, and we shouldn't have voted him in now.
That's right.
He don't like you. He ain't never like you. So don't be surprised on what's going on with you. It shouldn't be a surprise. And while you worried about the migration, worry about what's been going on in our communities. Stand up and get these kids off the streets. Stand up and change the drug dealers in the streets first before you sit up here and argue with these folks. Because the only reason why they're in here is because you've been letting everything go on for so long.
That's right.
That's the only reason why they're here. Because you've been saying, oh, you can't do nothing about that. Oh, that's the government. But you know they say this. But why you can't do nothing? No, because you won't do nothing about it.
You don't want to do nothing. You don't want.
You want to come up here and stand up to these people. They've been coming in this country for years.
That's right.
This ain't nothing new.
That's right. Nothing new under the sun.
Well, because they coming, and you allowing them to take things. They ain't taking nothing. That stuff been in your community for the longest. Them vacant houses been in your community, and you could have did whatever you wanted to do with those vacant houses as long as they've been sitting there.
That's right.
And you ain't did nothing.
Now the illegals are coming, moving in.
You ain't did nothing with it.
That's right.
You've been too busy. Throwing up, partying, doing all this, trying to be like the Jones. It's called the so-called American dream. An American dream ain't never been a black man, black woman, black child dream.
It's a nightmare.
It has never, and it will never be.
All right, well, let me ask you a question, my dear sister. Now, a lot of laws are made. So listen, I'm going to just say it like this. I'm going to try to be as blunt as possible with this. And I hear what you're saying. You're saying a lot of good things, but some I'm questioning. Now, the things that I'm questioning what you saying is about we not getting out of these buildings and stuff like that. I wouldn't even say that. Black people have problem. We just get cheated out of our property. We get ran out of our neighborhoods by different things. These things are they stage these things in our community. First of all, we don't have the resources that other ethnicity groups have. Now, some things that we can help, we can boycott, but we need to be organized. But everybody's out for themselves. We got different groups. I'm not like this group. I'm not like that group. I'm not like this group. Now, far as coming to the politics, we have to participate in politics, because if we don't, politicians make decisions for our lives. Now, I understand the Republicans, Democrats are probably the same bird, two different wings. So I understand that. But we have to pin one against the other like they do us. They pin the dark skin against the light skin. And maybe that's what we should do in a lot of instances. To get what we want, we got to play this game. We know the game. Now we know how to navigate it. We got money, but
Okay, Mr. Ward.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let him go ahead and finish.
Let me finish.
No, go ahead and finish. Go
Okay.
ahead and finish. Let him finish.
We have to learn how to fight. See, what I don't hear is saying we don't know how to fight. Now, we say we got to do this. We got to know how to fight strategically, because generals have to sit at the table with generals, and generals tell the soldiers what to do. We have to have generals in our race. We in a war, sister, right now. We have to tell our people.
I know.
All this booty shaking, get along, go along, that's out the door. That's out the door. All that sweet and buy mentality, you don't worry about none. You'll get yours in the sweet by and by. No, God put us down here. We're going to enjoy some land and some good times here, right here on Mother Earth, in the land of the living. So we have to fight. We have to know how to fight these people with our money. I believe in protesting in March. We have to know we have to do that. Listen, Black person know that they can't go in Chinatown and set up a soul food restaurant. They know it. They can go there and set up, but guess what? They're not going to buy. They own code. We're going to make sure that this business don't stay in our community. They're not going to buy. But when we open up a business in the Black community, they're going to send somebody that look like you and me to go in there and find everything that's wrong. See, these are the games that they play with us. Now, if it had been 100 or 50 Black people take the boards off of somebody's house, abandoned building, go in there, they'll shut it down. I've seen it happen. They'll shut it down. But these are illegal migrants come in our community. You don't have no permit. The building is not livable, and no one go over there and shut the building down yet. None. But let me hold on. Let me say, hold on, George. Y'all gonna hold on. I've been listening to y'all.
Finish. Go ahead.
I guarantee you could take 10 people that's on this live. We can go break into a building, abandoned building that's been abandoned for years. We go in there and start fixing up. They're gonna send the police, the health inspector, all type of inspectors in there and shut us down. Say this building is not livable. I guarantee they're going to do that. See, they make laws for us, then they use laws to put us in our place. It's designed to check us. These laws are to check us. That's all what they're here for. They're here to check us. And see, a lot of us, our finances are controlled by us. So we figure if we do a lot of Black talking, but I work for a white company, I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose my car. And that's how we think.
Don't do that.
I know, I'm not saying you, but that's how we think. A lot of people want to help their people. They want to stand up for Black people, but they're afraid because the white man is controlling their finance. And they've used to living in a certain area. They're used to having certain things. Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to live in racial tension. George, you can witness this. Back in the 50s and 60s, when there was a lot of racial tension, we did not struggle economically. We had money. We had our own everything. We knew we couldn't go on the other side of town, sundown town, but we stayed in our area. And the worstest thing we ever did was integrated with these white folks. We took our money right with them. Now, the white people, they don't want us living around. They'll take a few black living in their community, well-off black people that's not causing no trouble. They don't mind that. Okay, well, we don't like them, but they don't have no power. Listen, they want our money. Arabs, Indians, Pakistanis, all of them are willing to risk death to come in the black community to get our money. They know that any given moment that somebody can run in their business and shoot and kill them. They know that in these gas stations. Because even though they got these little glass windows, but one thing about these businesses, you got to come in and you got to leave out. You can't stay in them always. So they know that is the most dangerous part in these foreign-owned businesses. They know it, coming in and leaving out in these communities, in these high-crime communities. And sister, we're fighting against low self-esteem. We hate one another. If the white man is giving the Deltas too much money, we upset. If somebody look like that's what they do. They pin us against each other. Why is it that Michael Jordan and LeBron James, why can't they both be GOATs? They got us pinning these two guys against each other. You never see them say, what's the best rock band? Who the best? They don't compete. I don't think neither one of them is nobody important. I know, but just
they're
saying.
Not doing, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. It'll be like pinning a figure, which is a person that owns a cell phone company, against a man that invented fiber optic wires to give us internet. That's something you could pin against again, because that's something you're doing. But celebrities and all them trash. I'm being honest.
Okay, well, let me just say this.
Wait, let me finish.
No, I ain't gonna let you finish. I'll let y'all talk. Hold it. Listen, we get mad at celebrities. First of all, celebrities are not our leaders. That's their money. We get mad. We get mad at them because they use their money. Listen, you do what you want to do with your money, and they do what they want with their money. Period. You cannot tell a celebrity what to do with their money. You do it. You spend your money. You go to the gambling bowl. You buy liquor. You buy alcohol. You buy sex. Whatever you buy, that's your money. So we can't depend on
I'm not worried
celebrities.
About their money.
I'm just saying, a lot of us do.
I'm embarrassed about it. I'm embarrassed because my embarrassment don't come from their money.
Sister, now I was very submissive to you. I really was when you was talking. Okay, I'm sorry. I'd sit and listen. Even though I'm the host, I like to hear from you guys. Please don't cut me off. I'm gonna let you guys talk. I'm gonna let you guys talk. Okay.
My apologies.
All right. I'm in compliance with my sister. But listen. So
my apologies.
Okay, no problem, because I'm not asking you guys to do nothing that I'm not doing. I don't tell nobody to shut up or be quiet on here. But listen, these celebrities are not our leaders. They work for the plantation. They're still a slave. They're just a rich slave with money. That's all what it is. You can't expect them to give back to the black community like that. They're not going to do that. Their monies are in white banks. Look at the church. The church pull in more money than all the celebrities. And who their money is? The white people got their money in the bank. And the church go around, they have $26 million on a project, and they don't have no black people working on their projects, on their new buildings and stuff like that. They go out and find white people. So you telling me a black person, mother been giving tithes for 30 years, you couldn't get her son to do no labor around on a construction project? You can't put clause in there, okay, if we hire you to do the job, we need you to hire so many our members of our congregation. They don't do stuff like that. Now, Harold Davis had this idea, and I'm going to let you guys talk. With all the construction going on, okay, since they don't want us in the construction, how about this? We make them, we be in control of supplies. All the wood that you're using, you got to buy from us. Whatever the price we tell you, you have to buy from us. The tile, you have to buy from us. The plumbing, since we can't get in, but you got to buy all the materials from us. And that's a great idea. Since you won't let us in on the construction thing, you could buy the materials from us. We can make them Sign a contract. If you're gonna build in our community, guess what? You got to buy all the pipes from us, all the floor tile, all the wood, all the shingles. You had to get the materials from us. You had to go through us. It's mandatory. Same way with the prison system. Down to 26 in California, you cannot take your son or your daughter some underwear or a t-shirt, some oodles and noodles down there and give it to them. They have to get it from the prison system, from their vendors. And that's the same way we should be too. When they start building some of these black communities, okay, since you say none of us qualify, you can't find no black people, now we're going to have a clause in it. You're going to have to buy all the towels from us. All of that. It had to come from us. And that's what we could do, drop shipping. That's what Harold Davis said. But I'm done talking. Go ahead, my dear sister. We got 2 more calls. Go ahead, my dear sister.
Okay, so I get where you coming from, Martin. And you said teach, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this out here for black people knowledge, right? And I said this before on your show. If you want to teach something, then teach them of the system. Teach them how the system works. Teach them what system they stand in, right? There's 7 institutions in this world. All of them work the same, globally. Globally. This is just not in America. This is all over. You have the family institution. It's based on the parent and the children. It's all about human productivity. It does one thing. Its driven force economic is to drive sex. The sex drive of the people. Look around if you think I'm lying. Look how much sex is being sold out here. Look at it. And it's all to drive human production. That's what it's for. The medical institution, it's about the patient and the doctor. It's economic driven force. The reason why it holds its power, it does it by disease. Look at it. Influenza, COVID-19, Salmonella, Ebola. These things is constantly, interchangeably in our everyday life. It ain't going to change because that's the driven force that keeps that institution going, right? The business institution is based on the owner and the worker. I said it, the owner and the worker, right? Its driven force economically is food. Food. Your drive to get up every day. When you wake up, the first thing you think about is food in your belly. And pay attention to your surroundings. Again, every day, everywhere you see, every commercial, every place, you smell it. Food, 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 food. That's the drive of it. And it's out there. And it's ever present in our everyday life. The next institution is the legal. Look at it. Who is it? The offender and the defender, right? That's what it's based on. You go to jail, who you see? And what are the people always doing? They got to defend themselves, right? And this driven force is violence. Violence will never change. It's being promoted. All these things that's on the drive is literally being promoted in our everyday life. You turn on the news, violence. You look out the door, violence. And it's going to stay that way because that institution was set up that way. The next institution, religion. Yeah, I said it. Religion. The pro-believer and the believer. Check that out. The pro-believer and the believer. And the only reason why people run is because they fear of death. They don't know that they're inevitable. We don't. And that's fine. But look at it. All around us, what you see, oh my God, she just passed. Oh, I hope it's not me next. It's our fear because we don't know what the inevitable is. But that institution keeps driving globally. This goes on globally, not just here in America. You want to know how to win? I'm telling you how to win. I'm telling you how to beat a system. And I'm telling you what's in the system and how the system functions, how it works, and how it promotes itself. Let's not forget about the military. The commander and the soldier. It keeps going because of defense. Everywhere you turn around, oh, someone hit America with a bomb, or it might be somebody that want to come against us, and we drive in it. We feed it. We feed it like the fat pig it is. the Osama bin Laden and all these other people, as if they're not going over there doing the same thing to those people that they doing to us. And it's promoted. And it's supposed to be for to defend us. But how much defense we really getting when we getting the same treatment that everybody else is getting globally? And the last one is the education. The teacher and the student, right? Knowledge. Everybody wants knowledge. Now, in those 7 institutions, they backed up by each one of them. I'm telling you how to win. As long as they backed up by each other, you can't win in the system because the system is a failed system. And it was set up to be a failed system for a particular race of people. So no matter what you do, you can run to it, you can drive to it, you can do everything to it. But if you step in one, which the family institution, you get pregnant, you have a child, the first place you pop yourself is in a medical. And the medical is in the business of being born. So now you're in a business, right? Mm-hmm. And in every hospital, there's a religion institution. In every hospital, they educate themselves. Notice, these ain't doctors. These students that's working on you. And if you don't do what these people say, they're going to bring the military in on you. Yes, they can do that in hospitals. Mm-hmm. Not only that, they got legal. Sign your name on this. This is a legal document. So, now, I'm telling you, all these 7 institutions exist.
It's about
everything that you think you out here fighting. Yeah. Everything that you think you out here fighting, when you learn these and how it works, the fact that it controls the toothpaste, the shoes, these things, when you begin to control the small entities that they hold power over, which you have a lot of people doing that now. They're trying to control the foods. That's what we're doing. And they're afraid of that.
Now, what you just said, what you just named, Nearly Fuller talked about that. Those called people areas of activity. And he described it like this: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, war, and health. Those 10 areas. You said 7, but it's actually literally 10. But you got it all.
The political system is a system of itself. The economic system is a different entity. They 2 different entities. But people keep grouping them the same. It's not 10. It's 7. And they on 2 different levels. The political level, they hold space control. They control everything in there because it's space for them to change things, do things, make up laws, change people cultures, all that in there. Your ideology, your future, anything you think to do, they already done outstepped you there. And that's because why? You're on the economic. You're on the driven force of it. It's your drive. You just said it yourself when you was talking. We have to be a part of this game. You know, we got to fight this way. You see what's driving you? It's driving you. It pushes you to drive towards a certain way economically. So you don't think about the political way that things are being done. It's your drive that keeps you down there. So they keep you full of violence. The all this stuff that's down there at the bottom economically, this is what we talk about. And when you talk about the economic part of it and the driven force, it's all about your mind, your thoughts, your brain. All of it is all about your mental. It's nothing physical. It's all mental on economics. That's the reason why you always hear us sit up here and, you know, we think it should be this way. We think it should be that way. No, that what's going on down there is meant to keep you that way so you don't think about the real thing, the political. How is they controlling it right there? How can I stop them at the top? You too busy and we too full. We full as a people because they keep the violence going. You don't see them making no laws of peace. Where? They got to keep this going because now they can occupy your mind. We too busy worried about this and worried about this and worried about this. And that's what the economic system does. Yet the political system is more structural. It's more structural. It has more control. And when you understand that political power and how to control it to your own dynamics, which means step on your own faith and step out of theirs. Don't be afraid of the outcome. the outcome that you have now is bad. The genocide that's going on has been going on for 532 years. Look at your numbers now. Look at our numbers. And it's because the economic institution down there, it keeps us so full. We overran with violence. We overrun with how to feed ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We got to worry about how to feed ourselves. We got to duck a bullet. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we don't catch a cold. You see all this I just kept you occupied with? And as long as I got your driving on how to worry about these things, you don't have time to figure out what I'm doing at the top to get yourself free from the bottom. I'm free of their institution. They could take money today or tomorrow. You give me my able body, I got more than any man here on this earth.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with my hands. Ain't nothing wrong with my feet.
Okay.
I don't conform to them. If you say this, went into the hospital, oh, we want to give you this. No, you don't. They try to tell people that. I'd have been all behind there. They unaliving black male babies. Every 10, only one make it out of the NICU unit. One black boy. And it's because they controlling it. You have to gain control. You have to stop educating us on the BS. You have to start educating us on how to open up and gain back control of our own institutions. Those were ours. They were ours. And we controlled them better than what they do. They're being controlled. They just want to control everything. Here, take a pill for this. Take this. They want to cut out anything natural in the medicine. All that. They passing a bill to stop any vitamins, any kind of natural things. And they're not even showing us that. But you so occupied, we occupied, and our bellies is full with burnt offerings from the economic system, just trying to make it.
Well,
but I send this to you, Martin. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, I know a lot of what you're talking about.
And when you show it, put it on there and tell it.
Okay, let me.
It's two systems, and you got to be able to divide them.
Right. Listen, one thing I do know, that's how they keep us on the plantation, because they control every area. See, a lot of black people, and I hear people, oh, we need money. Listen, they faces on the money. They tell you what the money worth. They can wake up tomorrow and say, hey, the dollar is only worth 10 cents. And nothing you could do about it because they control the currency. They rule.
Go to the money monetary system and learn about it. I went to school and learned it. And I learned it when I found out about money. I was like, it's made out of blue jeans. Now, I'm baffled about what I hear now. See, some people go for the mechanics. I go for the understanding of how you running things out here.
But see, that's one thing.
And when I found out it was made out of blue jeans and that it had no power, no intrinsic value, and it was just a check and balance system. It's used to keep poor people in check.
Of course.
And then for the balance out the power, your power.
But let me just say this too. Money has a system, how it works. It's a banking system. Show you how to use money, how to use credit. You know, it's their system. And we have to know how the system works in order to fight the system. I can't get on a basketball court if I don't know the rules at all. I have to know the rules, and we have to learn the rules. I know.
Then play the money monetary system. Play that on your live and your podcast. Play the money monetary system. When you play that system, and it's on YouTube. They show it for free. When you play it on your live and allow them brothers and sisters to understand the value of money, maybe it'll change the way they think of it.
Well,
because they're gonna tell you some things on there. They're gonna be like, "Oh, we do this," and they tell you to your face. They don't even care. They don't even care. When I first saw it, it was when I went to school for accounting, and they told me about it. And we sat up there and I watched an hour and something minutes, and I put my recorder on because I was going back on listening to what they said. And they're gonna tell you how they taking this, and they literally taking the power out of people's hands to control the land, the air, and the water. Boom. Right there. Money ain't got no power. They just using it. Because why? They can't tell you can't plant nothing unless you believe that they got something that's holding over it. But when you understand that they can't control your land, they can't really do nothing about the air and the water because they don't make it. They don't produce it.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, sis. I'll let you get your 30 minutes. I got another
All
call. He's
right.
been holding on for 3 hours. Appreciate the information.
Go
Make sure
ahead.
you send that
Thank
information
you.
to me. I have a military man on here. I think that's Sarge. I don't know how you gonna go. This
All
have
right.
Sarge, is you black, man? I found out you was mixed, man. Sarge, 912.
Yeah, I am I'm Louisiana Creole,
Okay, okay. Somebody told me the other day, said,
which
man, you know,
means can I finish?
go ahead.
Which means that I have African ancestry, I have French ancestry, I have the Spaniard ancestry and European ancestry, and I deny none of my ancestors.
All of these are white men. They're just different countries.
Well, okay, hold on, bro. Who are you to tell me? Who are you? No, you can't. Excuse me. I'm a grown man. I'm 60 years old. You are in no position. Excuse me, Mr. Blakemore. You are in no position to tell me how I should acknowledge or recognize myself as a man.
All right, Sergeant, you need to get off of that, man.
You can say what you want to. Say what you want to. That's your opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one.
Mixed with the master and the slave.
Because Mr. Charlie, look, you can save that old school Negro slave shit for somebody else. I don't buy into it. Okay, just stop it. Yeah, when I said I was going to write a book, the first thing I was told, see, Martin, how I can't speak, that's jealousy.
Okay.
They go all the way back to the plantation. That's the slave mind.
What the hell do you
That's
have?
the slave mind, Martin.
You mix with France. France is a country.
That's jealousy, Martin, that goes all the way back to slavery times.
Spanish, they just speak another language. Well, why in the hell would somebody be jealous of you? You got black blood in you. You are a brother. By another mama.
I guess that's why you interrupted me.
I
can't
love
get a chance to
being
speak
black.
and say what I need to say, huh?
Mm-hmm. Let him speak, George.
I guess. Anyway, yeah, I was going to write a book about house music out of Chicago, my life,
Okay.
that's and so.
Okay,
white
Sarge.
folk ain't going.
Sarge, we off there.
Hold on,
No, hold on. We off there. Let's get to the politics. We had a whole show about you the other day. We're not gonna do that today. Let's get to the politics. Why should black people
okay.
Yeah.
Look, this is what black people need to do. Okay, black people need to do what they need to do for their damn self. Vote on policy and stop voting on skin color. Okay? Stop listening to people telling you, oh, the white man ain't gonna let you do this and do that. I was told the white man was not gonna doggone publish the book I wrote on my life. You know what I did? I published it myself. I bought my own publishing company. See, that's what we need to do as a people. Be self-starters. Do your own thing. Did nobody tell Martin Johnson, oh, the white folk ain't going to let you doggone have that Streamcast show and it's going to become real popular? No, Martin Johnson did what Martin Johnson felt he needed to do, and it worked, and it became real popular. Am I correct?
Correct.
That's
Tell
called
the
being
truth
a self-starter.
and shame the devil.
Now, if everybody else stopped doggone bitching and complaining and using the white man as an excuse for being in their way and do what they need to do and get what they need to get done, everything will be better for everybody.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Vote on policy.
Let me ask you a question.
Vote on policy, not on doggone skin color.
Let me ask you a question. You're a Republican, right? You're a Republican, right? Do you believe most black people? Do you believe the Republican Party is racist? I'm just asking a question.
This country was founded on racism and classism.
Okay. I just asked a question. Don't beat me
None
up.
of that's ever going to change.
Okay.
No, none of that's ever going to change.
Okay. Well, let me ask you another question then. What is it that you don't like about the Republican Party?
I don't like the bushiness that some get. They feel that they're like entitled to this and that. And that's what I love about Trump, because Trump took them off their pedestal. Trump shook things up.
Okay. Okay, what is it you don't like about the Democrats?
Everything.
Give me some examples.
Okay. Example number one. You have a doggone senator, okay? Now, his name is Hiram R. Reeves, right? Reveels, right? Black, Republican, Mississippi, senator, 1870. The first time the Democrats elected a senator, black, Democrat, for Democrats, not Republican, was Kara Mosley Braun in 1993. 123 not days, years afterwards. If you seen the movie Forrest Gump, you seen the bet for Forrest, this and that, yeah, that Democrat there, that's who started the KKK. Take that.
So let me ask you a question. Who is, if you said the Democrats started the KKK, who's members of the KKK? Black people?
No, the black people were terrorized. The blacks, the Jews, the Irish immigrants, anyone else that wanted change in the United States.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just asking a question because these are some of the questions that people we ask, like what's going on out here, stuff like that. Okay. Do you think we'll be better? You think we'll be better living under Democrats or Republicans?
Republicans.
Okay. So we could be. You think we'd be more prosperous under? I haven't heard the Republicans promise black people nothing yet. I'm just me.
Exactly.
I haven't heard. I haven't heard it yet.
Vote for Republicans.
I haven't heard it. Go ahead.
Yeah, because black people don't vote for Republicans. So why would the Republicans promise black people anything when black people don't vote for them?
Okay.
That's kind of past common sense test, don't it?
Yeah.
You don't vote for me, so why should I make you a promise on what I'm gonna do for you? I'm not gonna get your vote. Because the Democrats got black folks so brainwashed into doggone racism. Everything is racism. Get black folks in their feelings.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, they walk around talking about Obama's black. Obama's not black. Obama's African American.
Well, describe black to me, brother. What is black?
Okay, black American is this. Black American is anyone with African ancestry, and your bloodline goes back to the Civil War when slavery was on and popping.
So that's black. So Obama ancestry don't go back to Africans? Wasn't his father Nigerian or something?
Yeah, in Africa. Wasn't none of his people slaves?
Okay.
So where they come in? He black American? No. He's African American.
Mm-hmm.
His daddy's in Africa. His mama was a white woman. She got knocked up. He was born here. Boom, there you go.
Okay.
Now, I hate when black folks say, well, he didn't do nothing for us. I'm like, black folks didn't ask Obama to do shit for them. Last I checked.
Okay.
They just took it on word. Yeah, see, we got a brother in the White House now. We good. Yeah, all right. Didn't ask him for nothing.
Okay. So do you?
I mean, stop me when I want.
Well, let me ask you. Let me ask you. Do you consider yourself a black man?
Yes, I consider myself black in America, but I do not deny my ethnicity.
Okay.
See, you don't get ethnicity denial. See, you got all these folks running around talking about, oh, they all proud and they all black. I'm like, well, where's your red, black, and green flag outside your house then, or your apartment, or wherever you live? In your vehicle. Where's that? Oh, well, no. I'm like, because this is a doggone Louisiana Creole, big old flag hanging outside in front of my house.
Okay.
I'm proud of my ethnicity.
Okay.
I don't talk the talk. I walk the walk. See, I'm so busy walking while other people are talking, I'm getting stuff done.
Okay. All right, hold it right there.
Good.
Mr. George Blakemore, go
I'm
ahead.
holding.
George, go ahead. Your turn to talk.
Yeah, what's
Your
going on?
Your turn to talk.
Okay. I'm always glad to hear Sarge, and he's doing his thing, and you have a very good program tonight. But it all is about us. We got to stay focused on us. The young lady that spoke, and you speaking, and Sarge is speaking. Now, I want to apologize to you, Sarge. If you want to say you a Creole, or going to be a Creole then, but I consider you a brother, because all these countries that you name, you say you got Spanish in you, French in you, and white. Well, all those are European people. They're all white people, and those are different countries. So it's no such thing as I'm a French. That's the name of the country.
Tell the truth
the race
and shame the
that's just
devil.
Still another white man. That all right, Great Britain, Spain, Portuguese, the Greeks, all these are white folks. That's the way the world is made up. Then you have people that's dark-skinned people who call themselves Africans. And then you have the Asian people. So when you come on and say you Creole, you just mix with white and African. So
that's what I said. I'm multi-generation mulatto.
Okay, the word mulatto is where they got people right here that here in the city of Chicago. I'm sure lighter than you, features are different than yours. But
yeah, that's
they call
the Blue Vein Society.
Black Americans. But if you want to call yourself a Creole, you can call yourself anything you want when you want. But let's get to the big picture. The big picture here is racism. And we have to, when you say I agree with you, Sarge, and I also agree with I have to agree with Martin Johnson. The big picture is, what are we going to do for us? If we would just stay focused on us. Now, the young lady was bringing in, God has given us everything that we need. All we have to do is use what God has given us to get what we want. If we don't use to get what we want, we don't need what we got. So I'm making it very simple. If you can't get what you want with what you got, you don't need what you got. So what I'm saying, Black people have to stay focused on us. Now, the Democrats, the Republicans, the fascists, the socialists, the capitalists, the Green Party, the Communists, all these political systems. What we have to stay focused is on what are we going to do as Black people. Now, this is easy for me to make that statement, but it's hard for you, me, us, and we, more than all of us. It's hard for us to move the needle to that point. Be selfish. You would not have a group of Chinese talk show talking like we're talking. Because number one, they don't think like we're thinking. We are not thinking rational. On the plantation, the white man made an end, and we have to find a way to turn that end back to a Black man. And if you can do it, do it. If I can do it, do it. The legacy of slavery, we are all been a victim of a Holocaust, enslaving a Black person. Do you know when you rape year after year, day after day, it's just like a tiger jumping through that fire every night and every day. One day that tiger get mad and he mauls the trainer. And then they say the tiger's crazy. So we have to realize that who we are, where we are, how we got here, and our history is very important. That's why I was very disappointed in going down to City Hall, not seeing nothing but a few red, green, and Black flags, no pictures, no. They can have pictures of our Buffalo Soldiers, inventions, teachers, and we got a great, rich history. And I can't understand why Tony Prattwinkle, Brandon Johnson, our Altman, and people like you and I, we don't have any display up in City Hall. When the Hispanics had the Day of the Dead, a month, they had several days for that. Then the Ukrainians, when they came over, they had the Ukrainians, when Russia invaded, that's one country. Then the Ukraine's gonna break away and they had displays. When you say you're Black and proud, you show your history. And a man that doesn't know his history, he doesn't know his destiny. So we're great people. We come, and I also tell you, Martin, we're going to have to start to seeing ourselves as God. Because God created us, the first man and first woman. We have to act like God's children, and we have to be a God ourselves. That she would tell you all those principles about the economic system. When you start getting into who you are, the Democrats, you're going to have a discussion. The Republicans, we have to stay focused on us. I use the first example, that little Jewish lady named Miss Silverfield or something, the only Jew in the as an alderman. Only one Jew is alderman. But the Jews have power. The power won. And what gave them that power was, you say, money, focusing on themselves. I was so ignorant, I didn't know they had the Jews over in China. These people have gone all over the world and conquered and with their philosophy. The Jews was the one who sponsored the slave trade. The Jews from France, from Spain.
Actually, it was the Arabs.
No.
The Jews was the one who gave the money to the French and to the French and all of them.
Hold on. Hey, George, I'm going to tell you what. George.
They needed a ship, they needed men, they needed cargo. So the Jews put up the money. They went to Africa and then they killed and enslaved us and brought us here. The French, the white French.
No, that's incorrect.
French, the white Portuguese. So history is very,
That's
very
totally incorrect.
No,
if we go right back and vote again for the Democrats or the Republicans, like you saying, Sarge, it stops with us. I'm agreeing with you. What are we gonna do?
I understand, but when you're talking about the African diaspora of slavery, what you said is completely incorrect.
No, it's not incorrect.
Tell me
what is it then? Sorry, that's not incorrect. What? Listen.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me say this.
The
Arabs had. Hold on. Let me say this, George. I'm gonna let him talk. The Arabs had us in slavery for 1,000 years before the white man. That's facts. Do your research. 1,000 years of slavery.
Didn't I say the Arabs?
Yeah. First.
Didn't I say the Arabs?
Yeah, but I had to tell you what it was first. They was the first.
No, I said it first.
No.
Arabs also enslaved the black men.
Yeah.
But they were white Arabs. They wasn't black Arabs.
Okay, hold. Mr. Blakemore said Jews. I said no, it was the Arabs. That's how this whole thing started.
No, hold on first. But no, hold it. Now George was talking about the slave, Atlantic trade slave was financed by the Jews. That's true. That's true.
It wasn't fun. The Jews have been kicked out of every single country that they've been in. The only place that they survive and thrive is the United States and Israel. Ukraine is number 3.
Israel,
the Polish Jews over in Europe.
American created Israel. American created.
I know that in 1942. Yeah, I do know my history.
Israel wasn't a damn country.
I know it wasn't. Excuse me, it was invented in 1942, and it was the United. You see, if can't talk and listen at the same time.
No,
that's the problem I always run into.
After World War II, that's when they officially called it Israel.
I know this. I tell people this. That area they're living in over there is not their land.
That's right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
They are not from that region. They are not from that region of the world.
That's right.
That region of the world has melanated people in it. They are not from that region. They annexed it.
That's right.
They don't belong there. So I don't have no love for them being there. They don't belong there. It's not their country.
That's right.
They don't have a country, actually, because they're here doing their thing, controlling Hollywood and the media and what people visually see and hear, and leading people to believe a history that is untrue.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
And that's what's going on. See, so it's like with the Jews, they've been run off every landmass that they have occupied.
The real Jews are from Ethiopia. The real Jews are black from Ethiopia.
But that's the real ones. I'm not talking about the real ones. I'm talking about the fake ones.
You're right. You're right.
These fake ones. See, so they've been run off every landmass they've been on.
Right.
Except for the United States, Israel, and they're over in Ukraine trying to hold on. Vladimir Putin, the Russians, those aren't Jews. The Ukrainians, those are doggone European Jews.
That's right. You're right.
But people don't believe me when I tell them that.
Yeah, all that long to you're absolutely correct.
Those are Jews. They don't believe that they Jews, though.
Hey, we got a last caller, y'all. I got to take this last call, and it's quick. We got to get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, no problem. 0123. Come on, brother.
How you doing, Martin? Man, I ain't really have much to say,
okay.
brother.
Okay, that's cool.
I was just listening in.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Okay, because we get ready to end it now. anyway, so I appreciate everybody for the panel, y'all. We've been on here like 2 hours, 14 minutes, and we're going to end it with that. Thank you, Sarge. Thank you, my sister, George, Mr. Roosevelt. Thank you guys for participating tonight. We got a little heated a little bit, but we calmed on down. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is you stick with the facts. That's all.
Yeah.
Stick with the facts. I mean, researchable facts. See, I don't tell people anything that they can't Google search for themselves, or they can't pick up a book from the library and read.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I say, okay, Black History Month is not a 30-day, but it's the whole month of February now, right? That started in 1976.
By who?
The bicentennial year of this country. And that was President Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Republican president, mind you.
Yeah, but somebody, it was a black man that
University.
It was a black man that pushed for the Black History Month, though. Yeah, definitely was.
Right, from Kent State University.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because initially it was Carter G. Woodson celebrating what was called Negro Week.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And you know what's funny? If you look at the doggone, I think it's the second episode of Good Times.
Mm-hmm.
The second episode of Good Times in 1974, when they started filming it, Michael wanted to put a picture up of Black Jesus on the wall. And he was like, Mom, can I just put him up here for Negro Week? Negro Week, no. Look at the second, if it's not the first episode of Good Times that was ever filmed, it's the second one.
Yeah.
And it's said right there. See, so I'm giving facts. I'm like, this stuff, the information is out there.
Okay, people, that's it. Thanks, Sarge. We out of here, people. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Thank y'all so much. Live, uncut, unedited.